You want me to lie to you? You want me to tell you the truth? So I woke up this morning, and after calling the lady or calling the phone company last night to try to pay them to leave the phone on for an extended thing, and they got some kind of package thing or whatever, and the lady said I was fine. Then I woke up this morning and the phones was off, no internet. So let me rewind a little bit. So yesterday I locked the keys in the car, and I asked the guy at the store if I could use his phone to try to call somebody to get the keys out the car. And it's been so long since I used like a landline. I couldn't even think of how to even search for these people's number. My cell phone was locked in the car, so I didn't have no numbers. So that's what made me started thinking. And again, back to today, woke up, phone's off, no internet. So it made me think about, I know it's, I believe out in Detroit, it's a group. Now I'm pretty positive in Detroit they have a group of people. I can't recall the name right now, but they kind of advocate for free internet. I know they're not the only ones. It's other groups of people that advocate for the same thing. But it just made me think, and I started thinking this morning. I understand why they do that. Because the future is here, and pretty much most of our lives depend on the internet. Without internet access, access to the internet, or people that can't afford the internet, that's a major problem. And I don't know how they're going to regulate that in the future. But it made me think. It made me want to become involved in free internet. Everything happens for a reason. Also, I was thinking, made me think about when I was growing up, we had paper food stamps. They kind of like vanished off the face of the earth. I remember taking those food stamps, first of all, being embarrassed to have them in the beginning. But then I remember being able to take those food stamps to like the corner store, bodega, and be able to cash them in. And they used to give you, different bodegas was different on how much they would give you for the amount of food stamps. So the average was half and half. So if you took $100 worth, they'll give you $50 in cash. Now I was thinking, if somebody still had paper food stamps, how much that'd be worth? Because probably a lot of people will probably be interested in paying for those paper food stamps for way more, even though you can't use them, and you can't even use them anymore because the paper food stamps went to your access card. But I'm sure people will be willing to pay way more for those food stamps just to have them. It's like a collector's item, kind of. So imagine what's going to happen to the dollar. The dollar's going to vanish. So if I was you, I would take all the paper cash I can, figure out a way to stash it and keep it healthy, and be able to pass it down to generations. And one day, those dollars, physical dollars, will be worth way more than it's worth right now. That's the message for